Hey, Clog, thanks for the 13 months. That's great that Snap's still great 3 years in. I think we Warlock into activate Jetty next turn so we can pass with 6. So we can get Warlock's discount going. Evo Shocker hits randomly. No, High Evo Shockers always hit your leftmost card. So I don't think it's ever been random, right? It's always been leftmost. Anybody fact check me on that? It has always been the leftmost. Yes, nice. Well, they can only play Kitty here, and Luna's beating Kitty. And then this will be bigger than their Zombie Giant Man wherever he goes. In this particular instance, Foom was kind of glorified Shang-Chi. However, Foom being Foom instead of Shang meant we were beating Zombie Giant Man on the right as well, so it wasn't a flip there. They would have had to put it in the center. I think it's pretty unlikely they Giant Man center since they want to get Kitty Pride down to trigger Lockheed with the restrictive locations that are up. How are you feeling up Foom about a day in? Probably not going to be a must-have meta staple. It's a weird techish card that has a higher floor. I feel like Foom is this weird tech card that has a high floor, but also comes with a deck building requirement in order to get that high floor. It's the best way to describe him. It's like, he's not like Shag or Shadow King where you just throw him in your deck because he costs 7, but once you meet his requirement, he has a similar effect to those. That's pretty good for the home team. That's also not great for them. I've won 2 infinite tickets with the Morgan Phantom X deck from your roundup. People really don't respect that deck in terms of output and disruption. Yeah, Phantom X is super fun. I like the discard destroy decks. So I can go ahead and drop this here now, which means this will soak in energy because of the Shocker discount. So then this will trigger next turn because we'll have a bonus. Oh my gosh, and their surge got nowhere. Get wrecked. Pedro Porto out of Prime Limbo. Thank you for the 16 months. It's just these two. And we'll soak with Warlock next turn. Cute sequence here from the opponent. Really clever. It's worth noting that if Fang Foom had just been Shang-Chi in this instance, I would have been able to play out the big Hulk as well. And we're winning with the Foom here, but I think he was actually worse than just having Shang would have been here.
Behold my creations.
Oh, snap. Opponent snapped.
Well, now I'm sad. We just do this. If I soak 6, yeah, Shang would be better here too. I would have been able to Shang this before they could put a Nimrod into it. I think I'm gonna soak 6 and then play both of these next turn is the plan. And then we can finish on Foom. I think it's just this.
Wakanda forever!
I assume they're just 50-50ing Azola here, yeah?
Victory!
Behold my creations.
Snap!
My wife convinced me to let me get the snowblower chat. My back is saved. At least you can sleep easy at night knowing that she's not in it for the life insurance payout. So this gets me a green number for him.
Opponent snapped.
I think I'm playing him. I think I'm slamming this one next turn. I think it's this into Hulk Foom on curve.
Minions to me.
Are ye worthy?
Well, in theory,
Minions.
we're still winning the right. And we're winning the center. Are we good? This is a game Shang-Chi didn't win. Shang-Chi lost this game by a lot.
Victory.
Asking someone that doesn't get much snow, is a snowblower the same thing as a leaf blower, or how are they different? It's got like a little scooper in front of it, and then it throws it up out the top off of a chute. You should just like look up a YouTube video or something. It's, I guess, a snow vacuum cleaner, I think is probably the best comparison if you're not looking at a video of it. It like sucks it up and spits it out. Lawnmower. Yeah, somebody in chat said lawnmower.
Behold my creations.
I think if you are a free-to-play player who's not getting every card in Marvel Snap, it's probably fine to skip Fang Foom. Unless you really love doing big dumb things. Not a bad pickup. We'll do this. We'll hit here, and then we'll Warlock next turn into activate on 5. So is Fang Foom winning these games, or is it Evo doing Evo things? A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. I've been like loosely keeping track as we've played which games Fang Foom won being Fang Foom and which ones he would have been better as like Shang-Chi, for example.
You won't need this anymore.
Like, this here is looking like a game where we're probably not playing Foom, yeah? I need to be beating the 14 power, what's his name on each side. I don't think I could do that. Man, that really got 0 hits from Warlock. That's so sad. It's probably this. Playing for a breaker is good for us with Foom. All right. He's a big Oi. I guess it is worth pointing out Hulk also won this game the way it played out, right? Because if I had played Hulk, he would have been 26. So I would have been -10 here, and Misty Knight would have triggered, and I could have played Jennifer Kale. Right? So, like, I would have been... This would have been 29-30, so I'd be 6 less points on board. But that's still a winning position here. New snowblower owners should watch a safety video. It's the most dangerous yard equipment you own, unless you own a wood chipper. Really? I guess? I feel like my electric one isn't that scary. The non-gas motors and things that you could, like, turn off the engine at a moment's notice. Are a lot less. Like, I remember the big old gas-powered, giant, terrifying metal thing that my father used growing up, and this is not that. It'd probably get you if you put your hand directly inside it, but... Tell that to my table saw. To be fair, a table saw is not yard equipment, which is what was said.
Oh, snap.
Chainsaw probably counts as yard equipment. That's fair. Yeah, chainsaw is definitely worse than a snowblower. And something that if it gets stuck on wet snow, it needs to be cleaned out carefully. I suppose, but if it's like completely off. Like, I don't know, I'm trying to like comprehend what I'm thinking of, like I'm supposed to be worried about with it conceptually. And I'm really struggling to have a hard time if it's like fully off. Do I want this next turn? I could probably give up a point on him to get this next turn, I think. Clog snowblowers, even when they're off, once you unclog it, the parts can move afterwards, so don't unclog it with your hands. Sure. That makes sense, I suppose. Think I'm doing this? Think I'm doing this.
Opponent snapped.
Does Foom win the center? He's 15. The instinctual mute before I go to call. Something really fun. Doo-da, doo-da. Something really fun. Oh, the doo-da days. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Was I dead regardless? I would have been dead regardless, yeah. 35. How big was my Hulk? Was I dead regardless? I think I was dead regardless. The Hulk was only like 24. Feels bad, but it actually didn't matter. Oh, I can check. Yeah, he would have been 24 because I had unspent energy. So it would have only been 33. I feel like this deck's been exceeding expectations so far. I think we'll give it a full set here today. I'm gonna take a brief pause for the cause to let some adverts roll. I'm gonna go throw my leftover hummus back upstairs, and we'll be back with some more high Evo Fang Foom after the break. Thanks for hanging out. Don't go anywhere. If you're watching on the YouTube side, you enjoy the content, don't forget to tap the like button on whatever video you're watching right now. I appreciate the folks that have done that already today.
my creations.
What's going on, Marty? Thanks for always being here. Bullseye Avatar. You think it'll be our third discard opponent in a row? The Deadlands here, giving us a free superior Spider-Man enabler if we find it.
Opponent snapped.
Yes, gives Misty a target here too when we pass on 2, which is nice. Or loot egg. We'll do this. Do I want to crack the ice cube? I don't think so. I think it's fine leaving it there. I'm gonna play these out on the left, and then we'll full pass on 5 with 6 energy. So if I crack this next turn, I won't have 7 going into the last turn. All right, if they break the ice cube, the Galactus moves to the front of the line, giving Fang a clean target there. And we've got She-Hulk to slam somewhere else. What if I play for all 3? Is this crazy? Call me baby. I think I like it. Nice. Cool. Crazy like a fox. Seems like it. Seems like it. So again, just to keep calling out the differences, this is a game where Shang-Chi does not win that Foom was able to.
Victory.
Kale Wright was 2 more power. Soaking was also 2 more power. Yeah, and Soaking guaranteed I got 1 more power over here where it was closer. Which I think was ideal. What's going on, Gnome? Has it been 60-40 in favor of Foom? I haven't been keeping exact track. Maybe I should have had a counter on the screen somewhere. Yeah, my anecdotal memory is it's been about a coin flip. And a lot of the games that like Shang would have won instead like have to do with his resource efficiency more so than his text box as well.
Behold my creations.
Opponent snap.
We've been sniped. This is also Fooming. Gosh, Hulk starting at 14 is so good. So powerful. Your finest warlock, please, Dick. I don't currently have a way to set up to actually play Fang is part of our problem here. Def, I was watching a German stream to get Twitch drops for Mobile Dungeon. How do you get in on that? And how do they have their drops with barely any streamers when Snap can't get theirs going? The Snap not having Twitch drops working still is very both annoying and puzzling. I definitely don't remotely understand what's going on their back end that they haven't figured it out yet. But I have to assume it's a second dinner problem and not a Twitch problem. Problem here is we're gonna get foomed on the left. One of those costs one. It's good beat. A good beat. Probably submit this game into evidence as another one that Shang-Chi would have won. We didn't have priority. We could have cleaned him out over here. My true sequencing would have been different. He was just stone cold unplayable because of our lack of energy. My assumption is getting Twitch drops working just isn't much of a priority for them. Oh no, chat! I have bad news for Texas. We've been talking about the impending snowstorm that's gonna hit snow and ice storm that's gonna hit a lot of the U.S. If you need a barometer of how bad it is, Ted Cruz was spotted on a plane heading for Laguna Beach. He's fucking bailing out again, chat. He knows. He knows. Their doom actually cooked. It's Jover for Texas. I think Texas is truly a monument to how broken and dumb people are with partisan politics in the United States. Because, like, I can almost understand to a degree how Donald Trump gets elected when, like, inflation goes crazy and, like, things are bad and people are just like, I want someone else in office. I want the other party. I'm checking the box for the other guy, the person that's different than the party that was already in there. But, like, Texas and their failing power grid and people dying from weather events and all this other stuff, the Texas GOP has been in power in that state, like, since before I was alive, right? Like, it's been a long fucking time. And I don't understand how you could remotely experience the things that have happened in Texas and be like, yes, more of this, please. Like, how do you get there? I think I want to play here, so that way if they take here, I could maybe not have priority. Indoctrination, something. That's wild. Today is apparently Squirrel Appreciation Day. That's hilarious. And for reference, for people that haven't been here for our variety segments in the morning, the current variety game we're playing is Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, which that game just has a ton of things running around where it's like, oh, look, a squirrel. Oh, look, a squirrel. I messed up. I should have played Hulk in the center. I should have played Hulk in the center and then planned to Foom here. Now I'm gonna lose this if they play to Parker Industries. Oh, they didn't. Oh, they didn't.
Minions to me.
Oh, damn it. Wait, we tie there, yeah? How does this work? Math. I don't know. We're gonna let Broad sort it out, gamers. Breaker, give me the news. I got 18 points over you. We Fin Fang Foobin, gamers. Like, unironically, this deck seems very reasonable. And for the record, for people who don't keep up with the best decks roundups on the on the Hoaglandia Snap YouTube channel, High Evo's actually been doing some numbers for the last month or so. There's been variations of High Evo in the best decks roundups with good metrics. And Foom is feeling like a pretty good inclusion. I never liked Shang-Chi inside of these types of decks. Like, it felt clunky and awkward. And Foom's not perfect, but I think he does what this... the more I'm playing it, the more I feel like Foom is doing what this kind of deck wants to be doing better than Shang. Next month's season pass card is a killer one for High Evo as well, yeah. It's gonna be real sweet. I'm gonna activate Kale here, so that way I have enough energy next turn to play Hulk and still soak one with him. Don't you dare. Oh, I hate this guy so much. All right. They're 1 and 3 to draw Hela. Boomer snap me, baby. I ain't scared. I ain't afraid of no ghost. Worth noting that Shang-Chi would win the right lane here and Fang Foom does not.
Minions to me.
Is there anything more fitting than the I top decked my 1 and 3 and then I'm gonna slow roll how I'm gonna play the literal only card in my hand?
Behold my creation.
The card games change, but the tank kill you with the easy obvious play remains the same among the gamers. Thanks, I hate it. Honestly, I was gonna do this. Jeff, can you talk through the optimal line for using Warlock? You skip your turn 5. All right, big points on the right. Hulk do be growing. We're retreating when we don't draw Hela. Okay. I see you out there. Sweating and playing optimally.
Behold my creations.
All right, Shocker, you're going right into the Black Vortex, buddy. Or Misty if we draw her. Misty would be great. Misty would let me soak an energy on Sunspot to get Superior Spider-Man online. Oh, baby, I love a freebie. Love be a freebie. Whoo! Couple of freebies. That's the good stuff right there. I like the way you do that right there, right there. Losing Dragon Lord is likely bad for them.
Time's up.
Time's up. Want to play for all three here, I think. Oh my goodness!
Behold my creations.
They need this. They need this real bad, chat. They need it. They need it real bad. Don't mock him, chat. Don't mock him. All right, Fang enjoys the Gamma Lab. So long, Hela. Smell you later. Live by the RNG, die by the RNG.
I'm coming for you.
Oh, I think I have played over 5,000 hours of Marvel Snap. And I think that is my first time playing this game where I've seen an Infinite on a Gamma Lab transform. Logged a lot of hours. Oh no! Not my Hulk! How will I ever win the Gamma Lab now? We fanged, we foomed. Are we losing to their Foom in the center? They have 7 energy. I think we lose to their Foom in the center, right? He's 19. Yeah, I'm losing to their Foom in the center. Winner! Fin Fang Foom Dinar. That's a game where Shag's a loser, yeah? I guess Shag left probably wins it. Maybe we finagle a Shag win there still. Old Shag wins that one. It does. Old Shag does. Current Shag does not. The golden ticket. Excellent. Thankfully, for Foom's sake, it's not competing against Old Shag. That's true.
Behold my creations.
Opponent smacked. Oh, snap.
Does Foom kill the viability of Scar Searcher decks? I do not think Foom will be remotely popular enough to single-handedly kill the viability of any particular individual thing. It's hard to believe how strong Shang was for so long. I will never stop gloating about how right I was about all of the tech cards. Hogland, right about everything. Many apologies owed to him. Lucky. All right, chat. So here's the thing. Breaker, give me the news. I got 6 points over you. Chat, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think this might be my favorite. Fin Fang Foom deck we've played so far. And I think including him here is good deck building in theory. Because this archetype has struggled in the past with things like Man Spider combo and others that go really far up over the top. And Fin Fang Foom is another big green dude that lets you keep up with those types of things. And also, holy crap, can we just like hats off to Second Dinner that I've got Shocker in a list of Marvel Snap cards and I'm not telling you to cut him at the end of it? Like, truly, have we entered the upside down that, like, it's just so crazy. Yeah, I forgot to ice the Shocker. We'll have to do that. But yeah, really, really sweet build. Good iteration on Evo. We'll have to see how Star-Lord works into here at some point next season. All right. We're going to try out another Fin Fang Foom variation. This Reanimator build had some stats on Untapped. We're going to take a brief pause for the cause. Let some adverts roll in the meantime. In between time, I appreciate